Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to social class. Today we will see about a few topics in 8th lesson in history. The first topic is Swarajists, otherwise called Swarajist party. Let me see what are the entire things given in the passage. So in a meantime, that means in a meanwhile, Congress members was divided into two groups. One group is called pro changes. That means they wanted to make some of the changes in the government. Another group is called no changes. So they did not want any more changes from the British government. So let me see about pro changes. So pro changes in the Congress, it was led by who means Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das. They wanted to contest, compete in the election and enter into the legislature. Then they decided to participating legislator. From the participating legislator, they wanted to develop national interest by participating directly weaken against the British government in the legislature itself. That is the aim of pro changes. Come to the no changes. So no changes. It was led by staunch followers. That is a loyal followers of Gandhi, like Vallabhbhai Patel, C. Rajaji, and others. So their aim, what is the aim of no changes means they decided to continue the Gandhiji's principles. That is the Gandhiji principle is called non-cooperation with the government. So in a meantime, with the opposition of no changes, the pro changes started one of the party that is called the Swaraj party, who started C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. On which year means 1st January 1923. They started the Swaraj party, which later approved by congressmen. So Swaraj members were elected large numbers in the legislative assembly and various legislative councils. They used the legislative assembly in a better manner. Who used the legislative assembly better manner means that is a pro changes to implement national ideas. For instance, for example, in Bengal, so they did not cooperate. The pro changes did not cooperate with the government because there is a transport subject is there. So in Bengal, they show the true nature of the British government. So, however, at the last, after the death of C.R. Das, the Swaraj party was declined, otherwise dissolved. So that is the entire theme of this paragraph. Let me see about each and every sentence. I will tell the meaning of a difficult word. So Swarajist party, otherwise Swarajist. So meanwhile, that means in the meantime, Congress was divided into two groups. One is a pro changes and no changes. I told that. Some of the congressmen led by Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das wanted to contest, that is, compete the election and enter the legislature. They argued that the national interest could be promoted by working the legislative council under diracy, that is, to government, and wrecking. So wrecking means breaking up the colonial government within. So they were called the pro changes. So staunch means that is a loyal followers of Gandhi like Vallabhbhai Patel, C. Rajaji and others known as no changes. I told that wanted to continue a non-cooperation with the government. So in spite of the opposition, C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, two members formed the Swaraj Party on 1st January 1923, which was later approved by the special session of the Congress. I told that Swaraj Party members were elected in large numbers to the Imperial Legislative Assembly and the various provincial, that is a state, now it is called as a state, legislative councils. They effectively used the legislature as a platform for propagation. Propagation means to spread the ideas of national ideas. In Bengal, they refused to take charge of a transport subject as they did not want to cooperate with the government. They exposed means visible the true nature of the colonial government, that is the British government. However, the Swaraj began to decline after the death of its leader C.R. Das in 1925. So that is the Swarajist party, otherwise Swarajist. Next we go to constructive program. So constructive means for useful purpose. So Gandhiji started one of the useful program. That program name is called constructive program. So first I will tell the entire theme of the passage. Full passage I will tell the what are the incident happen in constructive program. So already we know that the Chauri Chaura incident. So after the Chauri Chaura incident, what happened means Gandhiji felt that the volunteers and the people of our country would be trained in the non-violent struggle, because the people of our country and volunteers did not practice about non-violent. So that Gandhiji wanted to give training to the volunteers and people that non-violent struggle. So as a part, as a time, he put effort on promoting Khadi. Now Gandhiji advised his volunteers, otherwise advised the people to wear Khadi dress. So Hindu-Muslim unity and abolition of untouchability. So he instructed Gandhiji instructed to the congressmen that each and every congressman go to your district. So each and every congressman, you have to go to your district and spread the message of Qadar in the Muslim unity, the message of anti-untouchability, and make the youth as a group of the country. So from the youth of the country, they become the real soldiers of the Swaraj. So Gandhiji made all the congressmen to wear compulsory Qadar dress. He instructed all the congressmen to wear the color dress. Due to this, All India Spinners Association was formed. That is the entire theme of constructive program. So let me see about the meaning of constructive program. So constructive means for useful purpose. So after the Chauri Chaura incident, Gandhiji feel that past tense is felt that the volunteers. So volunteers means freely moved to do something. That is the meaning of volunteers, and the people had to be trained for the non-violent struggle. So as a part of this effort, he focused on promoting Qadi in the Muslim unity and the abolition of untouchability. He exhorted, so exhorted means encourage the congressman, go throughout to your district and spread the message of Qadar and the message of Hindu Muslim unity, the message of anti untouchability, and take up in hand the youth of the country and make them the real soldiers of Swaraj. He made it compulsory for all Congress members to wear Qadar. I told that the All India Spinners Association was formed. So that is about the constructive program of Gandhi. Next we go to important topic, Bygott of Simon Commission. So Bygott means புறக்கணிக்கிறது. We don't need of a Simon Commission. So that is about the Bygott of Simon Commission. So let me see about the entire theme of Simon Commission, Bygott of Simon Commission. After that, I will read the sentence. I will tell the meaning of the difficult words. So what happened means, on 8th November 1927, the British government announced to appointment of Indian Statutory Commission in India. That means to make the Indian Constitution. For that purpose, they appointed one of the committee, otherwise one of the group. So that group name is called Simon Commission. So this group consists of, that Simon Commission consists of how many members? Means 7 members. So it was led by, who is the head of that 7 members? Means Sir John Simon. So it is rightly called, that commission is rightly called as Simon Commission, because he was the head of the 7 members. So another one thing here, so it consists of all white men. So no Indians was participated in that commission. So there were not Indian in the commission. All Indians were angered. So nobody is there. No Indians was participated in the commission. So all the Indians were angered with that commission, and they denied the right to decide our constitution. That means we have to decide our constitution. We need not get the help from the British government. That is the aim of the Indians. All the peoples of the country, including Congress and the Muslim League, decided to boycott the commission. So nobody Indians in the commission. So all the peoples, including Muslim League party and the Congress party, that boycotted the commission. So wherever the commission went in the country, protest against the commission and black flag, அதான் ஸ்லோகட்டைன்னு சொல்லுவோம், and cards carried the word go back Simon, go back Simon, like that the peoples are calling. So those who are against the commission, who are against the commission, was brutally assaulted, attacked by the policemen. In one such incident, otherwise one such assault in Lahore, Lala Lajpat Rai, that is a Punjab lion, was seriously injured and died after few days. So that was happened in Byghat of Simon Commission. So let me see about the meaning. So Byghat of Simon Commission. Byghat means Purakanipan Sono. So on 8th November 1927, the British government announced the appointment of an Indian Statutory Commission. So Statutory Enactment Commission. So composed of 7 members, I told, headed by Sir John Simon. It was to be widely known as a Simon Commission. It was an all-white commission with no Indian members. So Indians were angered that they had been denied the right to decide their own constitution. All sections of India, including the Congress and the Muslim League, decided to boycott the commission. Wherever the commission went, they faced there were protests against and black flag marches with the slogan, that is the attain சொல்லுவோம், go back Simon. The protesters were brutally, that means violently, assaulted, attacked by the police. In one such assault, that means attack in Lahore, Lala Lajpat Rai was seriously injured and died a few days later. So that is about the Simon Commission. Next we go to Nehru Report. First, I will tell the entire things of the passage. So, after that, I will tell the meaning of the words. So, Nehru report through Simon Commission, by God, all the political parties in India was united. So, now what happened means all the political parties was united in India. So, all party conference was held in 1928. One of the party conference was held with the aim to frame the Indian constitution against the proposal told by the Simon Commission. So what are the things told in the Simon Commission? It was against by the all party conference, and they decided to make one of the constitution of our country. So after that, a committee was formed under the leadership of. So one of the committee was formed. For what purpose the committee formed means to make the Indian constitution. So who is the leader of that committee means Motilal Nehru, to frame the outline of Indian constitution according to some of the principles. So this committee report rightly called as Nehru report. The report given by the Motilal Nehru, that report is rightly called as Nehru report. So let me see what are the recommendations given by the Nehru report. So four recommendations given. So one is a dominion status of for India. That is a control over, that Indians itself want to control over India. That is a dominion status for India. Next, second one. So elections for central legislator. That means in center of, that is in a Delhi, there will be an election will be conducted, and the provincial legislator. That means each and every state, the provincial legislator will be conduct on the basis of joint and mixed electorate. Electorate means those who are standing in the election, they are called as electorates. It should be mixed. All members should be competent in the election. Next, a reservation of a seats of Muslim for Muslims in the central legislature. So there should be reservations, and in provinces, both in a central legislature and provinces, there will be reservation seat where they are minority. Minority means smaller group. And for the Hindus, north, west, foreigner provinces, there will be the minority. So provisions of fundamental rights and universal adult franchise. The ವಯಲು ಒಂದವರು ಒಕ್ಕುರುಮೆ. Those who are eligible to vote in the election, they want to give the permission. So these are the four recommendations made by the Nehru report. So under that, so Jinnah made an amendment, one of the changes to the reservation of seats in the central legislature. He made some of the changes. He asked that one third of the seats to be reserved for Muslims. So what he asked means, so one third it should be for the reservation for the Muslims. So Tej Bahadur Sapru supported him means supported to Jinnah, and he told him it would not make any changes. So you told that one third seats will be reserved for Muslims. It could not make any changes in the central legislature otherwise in India. But in all party conference is demand. That means Jinnah's demand was defeated. It was not accepted by the Congress people. So later Jinnah proposed, so it was failed. Another resolution was brought by the Jinnah, that is called Jinnah's 14 points. It also rejected by the congressmen, otherwise all party conference. So Jinnah, what happened means at the third time, Jinnah was considered as the ambassador of the Hindu Muslim unity. So once he was considered Jinnah as an ambassador to the Rapunzel. So thereafter he changed his mind and argued for a separated nation for Muslims. So after that what happened means Jinnah asked for separate nation, that is called Pakistan. So that was about the Nehru report. Let me read the sentence. The Simon Bigot. After the Simon Bigot united the different political parties in India, I told that an all-party conference was held in 1928 with the objective to frame the Constitution of India as an alternative to the Simon Commission proposals. Proposals means it is a suggestion. For that, a committee under the leadership of Motilal Nehru was formed to make the outline the principles on the basis of which the constitution was to be drafted. The committee's report known as Nehru report. So what was it recommended? Let me see. Dominion status. I told that dominion means control status for India. So election of the central legislature and the provincial legislature on the basis of the joint and mixed electorates. I told that a reservation of seats for Muslims in the central legislature and in provinces where they are in the minority, that is a smaller group, and for the Hindus in northwest Warrington province. So Warrington means that is a border province. So where they were in a minority, that is a smaller group. So provisions of for fundamental rights and universal adult franchise. So Jinnah proposed, asked an amendment change to the reservation of seats in the central legislature. He asked that one third of the seats to be reserved for the Muslims. Tej Bahadur Sapro supported him and pleaded that it would make no change, no big differences in India. However, it was defeated. Otherwise, it was a failed in the all-party conference. Later, he proposed again. He asked a resolution which came to be known as Jinnah's 14 points. However, it was also rejected by the all party members. I told that Jinnah, who was hailed as ambassador, Veli Tudar Ranatudar of Hindu Muslim unity, so thereafter changed his stand and began to espouse as Kada, stand in a one position, the case of the separate nation for Muslims. So that is about the students few topics we discussed today. So tomorrow we will discuss another few topics. So thank you.